Playoffs for the ISL draft are finally here. It's the semifinals, and losing means the end of the Catalonia prankster's journey. Our opponent this time, Sherry's Firecrown Dallas, has Pokemon that are not only strong, but also unpredictable, especially Kyurem and Terra Captain Mesprit. To start off the team, I'll be leading with Choice Scarf Meowscarada, who serves speed control and has anti-lead against Focus Sash Ribombee. The combination of Play Rough and Knockoff can threaten their entire team. Next is the Sumoriel, whose defensive typing is key for this battle. He can switch well into Skeledirge, Kyurem and Urshifu, although he still has to watch out for super effective move against those last two. After some debating, I decided to give him the Lumberry, so I can set up a substitute in front of Skeledirge if it tries to burn me with Will-O-Wisp. Arcanine Stab combination brutalizes my opponent's team, and he can switch into Skeledirge really easily. Once he's out in the field, something will take massive damage, or maybe even get a burn. Nasty Pot Landorus can be a big threat to their team, and easily clean up games if Corviknight and Mesprit have already taken some damage. And if they haven't, those two can still wall Landorus, since he can taunt them. This week, I'm bringing both Terra Captains, starting with Terra Fairy Duraludon. Obviously, I can only Terra Stylize one of them, but the option gives the flexibility, and both captains can work well this week even without changing their type. I went for Roar over Dragon Tail so I can face that substitute Kyurem, and gave her Thunderbolt so she doesn't get walled by Corviknight. Finally, Terra Water Frostmoth is once again carrying the trusty Quiver set, to hopefully score a sweep if Landorus fails to do so. And that's everything for this week. Things are getting serious now, so let's hope for a great battle and a one-way ticket to the finals. You've heard me rumble for long enough, so let's get to it. Hello and welcome again to our replay. Yeah, no live commentary again, sorry. I did record it this time, you know, with my mic and voice, but I played this game at midnight, almost 1 AM. And it sounds terrible. I'm not gonna make you watch that. It's horrible. It's absolutely terrible. So I'm gonna do post-match commentary instead. I'm sorry. I know it's not like the best thing to do. I know live commentary is better, but there's nothing worse than that comment. That it's really bad. Okay, so let's just get into it and watch these semifinals. So they have basically everything I expected. Well, they don't have what's their name? The little guy. I'm not gonna. I think that evolves into Ribombee. Yeah, they did not bring it, which I guess makes sense because it's really easy to give Triple Axel to Meowscarada. Instead, they went for Pomod, who I didn't really prepare for. But well, let's see. So I decided, even without Ribombee, I decided to lead Meowscarada, and they lead Mesprit. So here I'm in a little bit of a tough situation because I know they can Thunder Wave, they probably carry it, but they can also Terra, and I'm like, are they gonna Terra or not? Because if they don't Terra, I can knock off, and they're probably gonna Stealth Rock, but they can also Thunder Wave. Like, they're probably gonna knock off. They can also U-turn, so there's a lot of things that threaten here, and it makes sense to get out of here. But like, they can Terra too. So I end up going for the knockoff into Corviknight, which was pretty lucky. I guess they were expecting the U-turn, which I probably should have done that. I don't know why I didn't. That was a very risky play. That could have costed me the Meowscarada immediately, because I don't think a knockoff would kill, especially if they Terra. But it paid off, so it's okay. I take Rocky damage and knock it off, and then immediately get out into my Duraludon, and they read that, so they go U-turn into Pomod. So here I Terra Fairy in fear of Close Combat, which was undesirable. I really didn't want to Terra that early. I wanted to like wait and see which captain I should use, but I panicked here with like the fighting type in front of me, and I thought I didn't really prepare for Pomod. It could be like Scarf or something and beat my Meowscarada, because his speed wasn't towards speed Scarf Pomod. So I think let's just Terra and Draco. But that didn't work out. They bolt switch. They go to Mesprit, and this Mesprit takes 33% from a... That's insane. I thought it was Assault Vest. It's not. But For a second it had me fooled, thinking it was assault basic because 33, I mean it had to be like super low damage roll and this thing had to be very special defense invested because according to the calculator it should be taking like 50. So yeah, it's insane. So anyways, this kinda sucks with stealth rock, but I'm at a clear disadvantage with special defense drop, so I'm forced to switch. And yeah, this is really bad. This was a really bad switch. And I get what's basically my only form of speed control paralyzed. So you know, not good. But if you think that's bad, well, what's this? I get fully paralyzed and get hit by the U-turn. I was gonna U-turn here. And my Masquerada is fully gone, so I lost one of my best Pokemon to a full paralysis. Which, to be fair, like one of the reasons I didn't want to show like my recordings was because I got like really upset about this paralysis. When you look at it critically, the full paralysis didn't really matter. I mean, it really messed me up. Like it was unfortunate, but really, what really was terrible was getting paralyzed in the first place. Like full paralysis or not, losing speed on my Masquerada was a death sentence from the start. So anyways, it switches out into Pomor again. So here I go back to Duraludon. And here I get a little cheeky, you know, I say let's not let them position themselves. And I start going for a little bit of Roars, get some Stealth Rock chip. And it goes really well, like a lot of things take Stealth Rock chip, climatic 13 there. Goes back into Pomod for a third time. Pomod uses Volt Switch again, and I think here it's when I Draco Meteor, I got tired of taking Volt Switch. Yeah, Draco Meteor, and again it takes nothing, which again is insane. And here I stay predicting it again, I think, and I go for a Roar. Yes. Corviknight is back. It heals, I go for a Roar again. I did that for a while. And we get Kyurem out. You know, now I gotta act, and I go Frostmoth, and like good switching, take nothing. That's what I thought, but it has Ancient Power, which, you know, good prep. That's really good prep from their part. I wasn't even expecting Ancient Power. Okay, so I go for the Dazzling Gleam. I don't know why I didn't go for Quiver Dance here. I guess I was afraid of like a switching. I think I was afraid of like a Skeletor switching, because that kind of invalidates. Like the thing about missing out there on Frostmoth is that Skeletor absolutely sits on me now, so there's nothing I can do, and I thought, why Quiver Dance? Let's at least get a little chip with Dazzling Gleam, but they stay in, it doesn't die, so I think, well, let's just let it die, there's nothing much I can do. I bring up Segador, who I outspeed and kill it. But here comes their Shifu, and I'm thinking, okay, this Scarf, it's over. And they set it out against a faster Pokemon than them, so it's definitely Scarf. I switch into a Zumarill, a little bit afraid of a Poison Jab, they don't. But I still take like 30% from Surging Strikes because Shifu is a really well-balanced Pokemon. They go Corviknight into the play rough, so they take a crit, which is nice. They Roost, I go for the Liquidation. No, I go for a Substitute. Not a great idea. I take unnecessary damage, go for a Liquidation, and get the defense drop, but I gotta get out of here. I got to Arcanine, which is great. Should have done that from the start. But now I get a clear shot, and I knock out the bird. It was either the bird or anything else. But now Shifu comes out, and there's really nothing I can do here. I can't switch a Sumarlin, because between Stealth Rock damage and Surging Strikes it kills me. Duraludon is 2 damage for that, and my other two Pokemon are weak to water, so there's really nothing else to do. And watching Auroras, my whole team is wiped by the Urshifu. It's rather unfortunate, I know. I wanted this battle to be like at least a little more climatic. Like I was fully conscious of the possibility of loss and not going to finals, but I don't know, I would have liked it to be more than a 4-0. But, well, it still was a nice season. I enjoyed doing this, and really it was from the start ever since I sent just got into that thunder wave. It was a bad play and it cost me the game. So yeah, don't switch out, don't switch in your only speed control on something that gets thunder wave for the end of the day. Well, that's the end of this series, I guess. It's game over, so thanks for watching. I know it was a bit of an anticlimactic ending, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I enjoyed doing this. I don't think there will be draft content for a while. Like, I enjoy doing this, but it's also really tiring to make every week. So well, I'll just be doing my stuff. And if you wanna watch it, then cool, that's cool. And yeah, like, subscribe, everything that people usually say. And see you next time, I guess, whenever that is. Goodbye.